Shalom, shalom, shalom. First, I'm going to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Hakadash. Also, double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect, which is scattered abroad, preaching the word of truth and sincerity. I am your beloved brother Malak Amoan, and I am from the camp GMS, Las Vegas. And, hey, you can't trust your enemy, man. You cannot trust your enemy. As the iron rusteth, you cannot trust your enemy. Bear with me, y'all. We're gonna play that video. I wanna do something real quick. You cannot trust your enemy, man. Because your enemy, he wants to see you failed. He wants to see you fall. He wants to see you destroyed. But listen to this. Listen to this.
And the get out is going on here. So I saw this on X, y'all, and I had to share this with y'all. So this couple, this interracial couple, went on a date, right? Now this dude posted this on Facebook originally and it went viral. He said, "This is why I don't usually date outside my race." Now, if y'all have never seen the movie Get Out, you better go watch it. So basically he went out with this girl. They went on a date. That was the picture of them. And then she texted him saying, "I definitely enjoyed our night out, but I don't think my parents can find out about us, ... He said, "Same here, and why?" And she said, "They despise black guys. My last black boyfriend, let's just say it didn't go well. They literally set him up to be put in jail for life for something he didn't even do. Google Wellington. I really like you, but I don't want anything to happen to you." Not giving his government name. And then he replied and said, "I like you too. And yeah, that's crazy. I went to school with him. Maybe if you sat down and had a conversation with them, they'll loosen up. Think they would be down for dinner?" And she said, "I'll ask, LOL, because I really like you and I will not lose you." And then he said, "I don't want to lose you either." And then she basically said that her mom and stepdad will be open to meeting that evening. So I guess he meets the parents. He takes a screenshot of the dinner and shows receipts of the meeting. This is so creepy. So he took her phone and saw a message. This is so creepy, y'all. Saying this. He said, it says basically that was her talking to her mom, "Mommy love." He seems well put together, but it's something about him me and Jeff don't approve of. He seems like he would be good around the house for things we need, but not for a relationship. Tried to convince him to start working for us, and once we take a trip to the mountains this summer, well, know the rest. Well, you know the rest. What? And then she said, "Mom, I really like him. Can I at least keep him? He's very sweet." What? And then she said, "Not at all. Dating a black guy in the South, especially Mississippi, is not recommended. Do as you're instructed, please. You'll find someone better." And then she says, "Okay, I'll let him know that Jeff is hiring for work around the house." And like, what? He then posted this post on FB saying, "So this is why I stopped dating outside my race. Would be good and set up. And to this day, she still don't know that I saw those messages in her phone because I left afterwards and never said nothing else about it. Be careful out here, especially in Mississippi." Y'all better be safe. This is crazy. This is literally insane that this is a true story.
Man, oh man. You cannot trust these devils, man. Like, this proving that they hate you, man. The parents, they hate you. You know, the husband, like, come on, man. You dating these, and I'm not saying ain't nothing wrong with dating you a snowbody, man. But you taking a chance, man. You gotta understand that these, even the Shedemites, they're your enemies too, man. That nation of Edom, it hates you, man. They hate you, man. It's the iron rusted. You cannot trust these devils, man. Never trust the enemy, man. Telling Jake, man, don't be trying to build a family and a life with these snow bunnies, man. Now you may got a few that are cool, but still, you gotta understand that they're your enemy and they can switch up at any moment on you, man. You really, like, This is crazy, man. You can't make this stuff up. You know, the dad was like, oh yeah. And then what Jake almost blew it at is trying to still hold on to that girl. And she was like telling him like, hey, my mom and dad don't like, I'm gonna say it like this, like niggas. They don't like black guys. And then the fucked up part about it, she admitted to saying that her mom and dad set up another Jake to get life sentence and he didn't even do the crime. That's a red flag, man. You know, Jake almost got destroyed by thinking with his little head, man. Thinking with his other head, man, But, he went into the phone and found that, and, man, the Lord spared him. He got up out of there. But let me read these scriptures, right? This is Ecclesiastes, or Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach 12 and verse 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as the iron rusted, so is his wickedness, right? And like I say, man, this devil is not all the way, this devil is not clean. If you look at him long enough, you'll see that he's filthy as hell. Let's go to verse 12. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take heed, right? Take good heed, right? And beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away. You look at him long enough, you're going to see that nigga is dirty, filthy, ain't shit, man, right? Let's go to verse 12. Set him not by thee, lest when he had overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place, Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. Esau, the original backstabber, man. He's smiling in your face, always trying to come and take your place. Them backstabbers. That's what they do. They find a way to overthrow you, try to take your place. Why? Because he hates you. Right? And it says right here, and thou at least remember my words, right? And be prick therewith. Hear the words, man, right? Let's go to verse 13. Sirach 12 and 13. Who will pity a snake charmer that is bitten, right, with a serpent? Who gonna pity a snake charmer? You play with snakes, you're gonna get bit by one, right? They're gonna bite your ass. Or any such as come nigh wild beast. You get messing with wild beasts, you get a wild response, a wild reaction. You don't go out and play with a lion, play with a bear. Those animals, even though they tame them, they're not tameable. They're supposed to be out in the wild. So if they stay in a contained place for so long, and you thinking it's cool, and you feeding them every day, man, hey, their natural instincts is to be in the wild. They're gonna turn on you and bite your ass, man. And that's what Esau is. He a wild man. He's unpredictable, right? Let's go to verse 14, right? So one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with says like with him in his sin, who will pity, right? You don't supposed to be, what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to be around sinners, man. You are a righteous brother, sincere brother, upright man. You have no business to be parlaying and keeping company with sinners, man. They shouldn't be befriend them. You shouldn't be friending them, man. They'll corrupt you. You're good, man. That's in you. Either one or two things gonna happen, man. Either they're gonna end up getting converted and changed, and the Lord gonna bring them on this side, or you're gonna end up on their side. Like I say, the flesh is always trying to take out the spirit, and the spirit the flesh. One is gonna prevail, light or darkness, man. Either the light is gonna overtake the darkness, or the darkness is gonna overtake the light. Let's continue to read, right? And this is verse 15. For a while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry. He gonna show you his true colors. He see you struggling. He not gonna tear you. He ain't gonna be around you. He wants to see you destroyed. And this goes way back. You know, in Genesis, that bloodline, Edom, hate us. The other nations hate us, but that bloodline in particular hates Jacob the most. Because our forefathers, you know, our great-great-grandfather, you know, father took, you know, end up taking the birthright, but Esau actually gave it up, right? Bear with me, y'all. Gave it up. Let's go. Matter of fact, we're gonna go in Genesis, man. We're gonna go where it all started, man, because this hatred goes back, you know, way back, even in the womb, man. Like, man, right? Because this is why he truly upset, and this is what I'm about to read. The reason why Esau, Edom is upset, and the hatred that's in their spirit and their bloodline toward Jacob, man. This is the reason why. Because the elites know. That's why they push these marketing agendas, black versus brown, or, you know, white versus brown, or, you know, white versus black. You know, they call Jake black, and if you ever look up that word black, it means straight wickedness, right? This is bear with me, Genesis 27:36, and he said, "Is not he rightly Jacob? Rightly named Jacob, Salakia, for he had supplanted me 2 times. He took away my birthright, and behold, now he taketh away my blessing." Right? And he said, "Hast thou not reserved a blessing for me?" So he upset at the fact that Jacob took the blessing, but technically you gave it up when you got that little soup or a pottage or a stew, right? And Isaac answered, which is their dad, you know, Isaac, right? And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, "Behold, I have made him thy lord and all his brethren, and have given to him for a servant, and all corn and wine have I sustained him. And it says, and what shall I do now unto thee, my son?" And Esau said unto his father, "Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, my father." And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. You know, like they upset, they hot, right? And Isaac said, and Isaac his father answered and said unto him, "Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth." And that's why Esau got all this power now. He has all this power now. He got the fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven. You know, he got these all type of, you know, weather forecast machines, and he can control the weather. You know, he got his little gifts on the left hand side, right? The dew of heaven from above, right? It says, it says like it right here, "And by thy sword shalt thou live." And this is how he's able to maintain and keep all the things that he got, because his gift is the sword. You know, ain't no one wielding the sword better than Esau on this earth. You know, it says, "And shall serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have dominion." And right now he has dominion right now, right? "That thou shalt break his yoke from off his neck." So he got to wait for a little while. You know, he's an escaped slave, you know, right now. You know, that's, you know, they got a little power and got a little type of rulership. He's rebelling right now, but eventually his end all be all is going to be slavery and the end of his kingdom. And he's going to serve 1,000 years, and it's going to be the end of the nation of Edom, because the Lord's going to get rid of them after 1,000 years of servitude, man. And we're going to make them niggas work to the blood of their fingernails, man. We're going to work them like crazy. The only day they're going to have off is the Shabbat. And right after that, it's right back to it. Y'all going to pay for what y'all done to us, man. Right? And like this, and like I say, man, This dude, he desires to kill Jake, man. For real, for real. Yep. Let's read 41. And here it is. And Esau hated Jacob. So Esau represents the so-called white man, which he's really the red man, and Jacob represents the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing, wherewith his father blessed him, and Esau said in his heart, his mind, his lob, because that word heart in the Hebrew means lob, which means mind, right? The days of mourning, the days of mourning of my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. It says, in these words of Esau her elder son, were told to Rebekah, and she went and called Jacob, her younger son, and said unto him, behold, thy brother Esau, as touching thee, doeth confront himself, pursuing to kill thee. So it goes back to Genesis, the beginning. And there's nothing new under the sun. This white Shedemite is Esau, represents Esau, and this brother right here with the fade, which he going off with that shit, represents Jacob, which so-called, Judite. He look like he's Judah, but Jacob's seed line represents the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You cannot trust your enemy. He almost let his little head get his ass killed, but hey, the Lord put it on the brother, or put it on them to put it on this brother's spirit to look at the phone, because we also know that man's goings is of the Lord. So man, he just like, let me pick up a phone and see what's conversating. Man, no, the Lord put it on him to do that. You cannot trust these people, man. You cannot trust Edom. You can't trust the enemy. I'm telling you, I don't care how nice they seem to be. They smile in your face and poison your food, shake your hand and stab you. This is who Esau is, man. The brother put up another video in the chat. The beloved elder Shaquat put a video. This is another video on Edom.
People love it.
Yeah.
People love pickleball.
You want to hear something crazy? Really crazy? I shouldn't even tell you this. I was going to murder all of you today. I was going to murder all of you, and now I'm having the nicest time. And you realize, take a second and think before.
Now you know this Esau is fucking nuts, man. He thought in his right mind that it was okay to express the fact he was gonna murder their ass, man. Like, these niggas is fucking bugged out, man. Edom is through, bro. Now keep watching, y'all.
Before you make just choices, like you're nice people. You're really nice people. And I was gonna slaughter you. Just slaughter all of you. Slaughter you up. Slaughter you away.
When?
But
Slacky, I'm trying not to laugh. He said, I'm gonna slaughter you all up. And he's dead ass serious, man. Let that night have somebody said something wrong that night. All they asked was being slaughtered, man. Slaughter you all up. That's what this Edom, boy, this devil is wicked.
Are you kidding?
I did that this afternoon. I do this a lot. I go camping and I go up to people. I'm just kidding, man. You're on my new show. I say go up to people.
This nigga knew that the room. This nigga, he tried he saw everybody was like, oh, this nigga was really finna, oh no, this nigga crazy. And he saw their faces, he was like, no, it's just a show, man. Just a show. No, hell no. Oh, he said Instagram. What's on Instagram? Salaki, y'all, my bad.
People that are camping and I tell them I'm going to slaughter them. And then they it's rightfully scared. You're on my show. It's a show. It's okay if it's a show. It's a whoa. Hey, stop judging it like if I just did it. It's a show. It's for something on it. People
He
love.
said, whoa. Stop judging me. It's a show. Nah, ain't no damn show, man. You was about to kill their ass, man. If somebody had talked about your lizard, man. You was about to slaughter these people, man. Esau, this. I'm laughing, but dude, this is how they are. They know how to put on a smile. They'll cry with you. They'll roll in the dirt with you and shit. Man, as soon as they see an opening, man, Edom is going to, man, he gonna kill your ass, man. Do not trust these people, man. Do not trust them. They always are going to go back to the sword. They're a wild beast. He just said it. If the night didn't went right his way, he thought it, he was gonna draw that sword. Matter of fact, let me pull out a script, man. And I'm gonna end it with this one, man. Like, this is proving the nature of this damn devil. It's proving the nature of this damn devil. Check it out. We bring this one out a lot, though. This is Psalms 55 and 21. Let not his night went well, man. Let them pour too much wine in this damn cup and spill some on his clothes, man. He would have been all bad, man. It's been all bad, right? This is Psalms 55, and that brother was talking smooth too. 55 and 21. He said the words of his mouth were smoother than butter. And he was talking smooth, like, man, I was about to slaughter you guys, man. I was gonna slaughter you guys. Like that nigga out of his mind, man. Right? They didn't find it funny. You know, he was dead serious too, man, on killing them too. Right? The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, right? But war was in his heart. See what I mean? His words were softer than oil. He was talking soft and everything. Yet were they drawing the sword. So this is part of his devil's nature. Salakia. Let not that night had not went well. You wouldn't even be hearing about these people, man. And he'll do it to his own people. This nigga a savage, and that's what Jake get that savage mode from. Killing, you know, that killing, that gang banging and shit, man, and doing all this wicked shit, man. Like we're in their kingdom, and Jake, we had took on their customs, man, for years, man. You know, the men of the Lord, now we know that his customs are wicked now, and the true men of the Lord, you know, we're not out here celebrating his holidays or doing the wicked shit that he do. So, man, you know, so yeah, man. Hey, it's time to realize what it is, man, with these people, man. Especially in the times that we're heading into. Jacob trouble, man. Your neighbor is not finna be neighborly. Especially you got an Edomite neighbor. Man, they gonna slaughter you. Like dude said. But we're gonna play it again and I'm gonna end it, man. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
He left pickleball.
You wanna hear something crazy? Really crazy? I shouldn't even tell you this. I was gonna murder all of you.
He blew it, man. He said, I shouldn't even tell you this. Damn.
Today. I was gonna murder all of you, and now I'm having the nicest time. And you realize, take a second and think before you make just choices. Like, you're nice people. You're really nice people. And I was gonna slaughter you. Oh, just slaughter all of you. Slaughter you up. Slaughter you away.
He said, I was going to slaughter you. Slaughter you up. Right. Slaughter you all the way, man. But yeah, man, with that, man, I'm going to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Hakadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad, preaching the word in truth and sincerity. And also shalom to you, beloved sisters, the very few that are listening in silence, as the scriptures say, do so. I'm your beloved brother, Malak Amon, and I am from the camp GMS Las Vegas. I pray and hope this is edifying y'all. To next time, if there'll be a next time I say, Shalom.
But
Are you kidding?
this afternoon, I do this a lot. I go camping and I go up to people. I'm just kidding, man. You're on my new show. I go up to people that are camping and I tell them I'm going to slaughter them. And then it's rightfully scared. You're on my show. It's a show. It's okay if it's a show. It's a, whoa. Hey, stop judging it like if I